Decker 2 is definitely happening. Everybody's been asking about that. Sort of going about it in a weird way. As some of you guys know, I took out a very large small business loan through the federal government to publish hog shots, which is not happening, thank God.
Oh, that's not happening?
Yeah, I do not recommend motorcycles to anybody anymore. People should drive cars a lot safer and stick with cars. You don't need to be on a motorcycle.
No.
So the money's there. I've got a timeshare right now in Hawaii, the island of Hawaii, where I will be spending time and shooting Decker 2 because I have an opportunity to attract a better, higher class of talent. People like Clon Firth could be in it. Whoever I'm going out to, say somebody like F. Murray Abraham or somebody like this, it's going to sound a lot more appealing now that I'm shooting in Hawaii. They're going to jump on the next flight.
That's a good idea. You keep your core cast of Joe and myself. I mean, somebody like Abdul probably doesn't need to come back because he's dead, but Special Agent Kington or the President are sort of what makes the show what it is. And then bring in some name actors to bring in more interest in the series.
And we're still trying to figure that out, who's going to be in the show, how many characters reoccur.
I'm happy to be a part of it wherever you're shooting it.
I appreciate that, Greg. And so I want to thank everybody for their support and their encouragement. On Cinema is back on track. Decker 2 is back on track. I tell you what, it's been a busy couple of weeks getting readjusted into the LA lifestyle. Absolutely love being back here in North Hollywood here with my new roommate, Greg Turkington here. And I appreciate him letting me bunk up with him. It's been fun. Been watching a lot of movies together and talking about this Decker show, which is happening. So proud of myself for pursuing this. You know, Decker 2 has been a dream of mine. And I have to tell you, it's coming along okay. We're kind of in a bit of a stumbling block right now with the writer's block and everything, trying to figure out some of those plot points that are going to make it so fun to watch. Have not cracked some of those codes.
Well, that's what Kingston is on board for, to crack some of the codes.
I meant in the script, writing the script, figuring out what's going to happen next has been a bit challenging. I've literally been around you pretty much 24/7 now for the past couple of weeks.
Your turn to make the popcorn tonight.
All right. Well, we've been going back and forth between here and Hawaii, my timeshare in Hawaii, while we're shooting. We got a couple of episodes of Decker in the can, and I got to tell you, it has been so much fun. It's exactly what I dreamed it would be. It's coming along real well. And back here, the home front, staying at Greg's apartment, has been an interesting experience. This guy, no question about it, is a movie buff because he's constantly watching movies. And it's driving me nuts a little bit because the other night, I ended up taking over his bedroom because I said, if you're going to be watching movies constantly in that living room, then why don't I move into your bedroom and make that sort of my own master suite, little one studio apartment almost, and that's what we've been doing. So at least when I'm here in LA, I can have some peace and quiet. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know, it's cool. I mean, sometimes I want to get in there and access some of the movies. I have a lot of movies on shelves in there, and I don't want to wake you up, so I can't get to it. But since I have lots of movies in the living room, I just watch something else.
Well, like I was saying, the goal for this week should be to get all the movies out of the bedroom, and that way you don't have to ever get in there, because that would be easier for everybody. I am in the Decker costume because today is Decker Day. Next week is the beginning of Decker 2, so we're celebrating Decker 2 here with my guests from Decker, President Davidson, Mr. Joe Estevez, and Greg Turkington, star and co-writer of certain sequences. Thank you guys for coming, and I hope it's not too confusing. And this is not Jack Decker's opinion. This is just, I felt like it would be fun to be in the wardrobe of Jack Decker for this episode in honor of Decker, which is airing on Monday. Very excited about the premiere of Decker 2. I just couldn't be happier that it's getting out there.
I love the outfit. I mean, Tim, you're kind of an extension of Decker anyway, you know? So
it is
you
my
both got
idea.
the same persona, right? So
you know, we've been having so much fun putting this show together. Ayaka and Tom Cruise Heidecker, my child, they're back in my life. We're all putting the pieces back together, staying over at Greg's, and thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's nice having you around, and if we weren't so busy with Decker, we maybe catch up on some movies at home, you know?
Yeah, but it's a madhouse over there. I tell you what, if anybody out there has kids, they'll know that it is nuts.
There's a lot of videotapes for Tom to dig through, and I appreciate that.
A lot of toys and everything. It's just like jumping into the deep end with the fatherhood stuff. It's been wild. But going back and forth between here and Hawaii and shooting Decker and doing this show, it's just been like a real,
Hawaii, yeah.
yeah. We've been doing
Hawaii?
Decker in Hawaii,
June.
and
Yeah.
and Joe, you've been such a big part of the show.
Well, I
Everyone
appreciate that.
loves
Yeah.
seeing you as the president. You
Yeah,
do such a
thank
good
you.
job acting in it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I often think, I mean, you know, this Decker character, I mean, what a personification he is. I sometimes think in playing the president, wow, you know, what if every president had a Decker, you know? It'd
That is
certainly be a
interesting,
different
too. I
world,
didn't
wouldn't
think
it?
about that.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's run through the
And
movies.
a code breaker too. That a lot of times these codes don't get broken, you know, because you don't have people with the expertise of a Special Agent Kington.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
a fictitious show, so you
Yeah.
can get people with supernatural powers, like the ability to crack codes as easily as
Yeah.
Kington does.
Yeah.
In real life, you know, it takes a lot of training, and a lot of guys still can't crack the
Imagine what
codes.
this guy could do with North Korea, huh? If you just turned him loose on that puppy, huh? Wow.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Honolulu, on the island of Hawaii. I haven't had a vacation in 10 years, spent the past decade saving my country's ass over and over again. And for what? Just so they can tax and spend on entitlements that people don't even deserve. Maybe this country needs a swift kick in the ass to get itself back on track. Maybe it's truly darkest before the dawn. All I know is I need to chill, 7 days of R&R and maybe some TNA, and I'll be back ready to kick some serious ass. There's so much left to do. Gotta kill the Taliban still and root out our latest enemy, ISIS. But for now, I gotta relax. What the hell do you want? Don't you know I'm on my vacation?
Well, listen, I just wanted to tell you, I am going to be in Hawaii tonight giving a speech, you know, and I was wondering if you'd join me for dinner.
I can't. I'm going to a special party. My best friend, Lenoy Arnold, is throwing me at the bar he owns. It won't be as fancy as the celebrity ass-kissing event that you're having, but at least this man of the hour doesn't apologize to terrorists.
You know, I understand, but there's some things I'd like to talk to you about.
Speaking of terrorists, any word from the NSA, FBI, CIA about any threats?
Threats from terrorists, let me see here. No? No?
Good. I'll have to take your word for it. Even though, why should I trust you? You're the worst president we've ever had. President Davidson, don't call me again. Don't you understand? I've done enough for this country. It's time for me to have a break and have vacation.
Hey, Decker. Hey, Decker. So good to see you. Hey, everybody. This is my oldest and closest friend, Decker.
Lenoy Arnold, it's so great to see you. I love what you've done to the place. In fact, you really are the king of unofficial king of Hawaii.
Hey man, there ain't nothing that happened on this island that Illinois doesn't know about.
I can't believe I finally talked you into a vacation, man. You look like you need one.
Hey man, I'm trying to relax, but President Davidson just called me and he was telling me a bunch of bullshit that I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, I just read in the local newspaper today that the president's going to be on the island giving some speech or something. Everybody's talking about it.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm here to have fun and party and see old friends like you, Illinois, and sample some of the local cuisine. I'm not talking about local food either.
Hey Decker, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Decker's gotta get laid. And I'm not talking about the flowers around the neck, man. The girls love Decker, man. It's gonna be easy, my man. Hey, let's do some shots, man.
Oh, you read my mind. Cheers to my oldest and closest friend, Lanoya Arnold. Congratulations on the renovations. The place looks unbelievable. Cheers.
Hey, you still sing?
Yes, I've just been working on a new song.
Oh, you gotta sing for everybody. This guy is great. Come on, let's hear it.
All right. Let me try this one. Well, I'm looking at the world now, and it's going insane. Thinking about checking out, can't do it again. But I know just who I am, how strong I can be. And I know I'm the only one who can help us be free, yeah. This country's yours and mine. It's a home of the brave and free. It's a place for you and me. It's only a matter of time till we get things back on track. Our values are under attack now, and the bad guys get the benefits. The rest of us pay their way. Patriots are under attack just for having their say. While I'm riding down Freedom Road, agents on our tail. They wave a flag on Christmas Day, they'll throw you in jail. Hey! This country's yours and mine. It's the home of the brave and free. It's a place for you and me. It's only a matter of time till we get things back on track. Our values are under attack. It don't matter if you're black or white, there's a difference between wrong and right. It's written down for all to read. That's the U.S. Constitution, it's all you need. This country's yours and mine. It's a home of the brave and free. It's a place for you and me. It's only a matter of time till we get things back on track. Our values are under attack. Hey. Mr.
Love your new song, Decker.
Wow, I work for a major record label. Who wrote that song?
I did, and it was the first song I ever tried to write.
Wow, that's incredible. I'd like to sign you right here to a record deal on the spot.
Talk to my agent. I am an agent of CIA.
Target, President Davidson.
As you can tell from the shirt here, we've been basically commuting back and forth between here and Hawaii about 3 or 4 times a week now, which is driving me nuts, and doing a lot of red eyes and yes. So, but we are here to talk about movies, and let me get back into this here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I apologize. Last night, I got to say, a lot of things been going on. I've been traveling a lot, but the good news is the Heidecker family is back together again. Ayaka has come back to me with my son, Tom Cruise Heidecker, and we are all a happy family living at the Turkington residence now, back in the master bedroom. So we appreciate your hospitality, even though we're hardly around, you and I, because we've been busy with Decker so much. I appreciate, it's just great to be a family once again. And a quick plug-a-roo for my son, Tom Cruise Decker, who is trying to be an actor. This is his headshot. He's such a natural on camera.
He's got the acting
He's
bug.
got that bug. He's got that thing in his eye that just says, wow, I'm going to be a star. Like how Harrison Ford was the Gerber baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You
Before
could see.
Star Wars?
Yeah, of course, when he was a baby. But you could see it in his eyes. The Gerber baby, he's like, you could tell that he's going to grow up to be a star. They don't just pick anybody out of the bucket. All right, so anybody out there watching in the biz, I know this is an industry show, beloved by the industry. Anyone want to give old Tom Cruise Heidecker a shot? This is your opportunity to get in on the ground floor of something special because he is a unique talent. He's one of the greatest actors. He might have to change his name when he becomes super famous. But that's Tom Cruise for you. So contact me if you want to use him for commercials or billboards or whatever it is, because he's very talented for his age. And I wish him the best. And, anyway.
He could play the baby in Blondie. Remember the old Blondie comic strip? Did they ever make a movie of that?
I'm sure they were going to reboot that. They reboot it all. So I can almost see Meg Ryan or somebody like that playing that part.
Blondie.
Thank you. Aloha! Am I doing that right?
Can't I get a break from having to deal with President Davidson?
Look, I
No one cares, Davidson.
Thank the National Association of Special Interest for inviting me on this all-expense-paid trip for myself and
Davidson's such a sellout. I'm not surprised Davidson's kowtowing to the special interests is exactly what I expect from him. This is typical Washington bullshit. When will we learn that people are tired of their leaders not having a backbone?
Asalalon, Alakala Taliban, Aksakala Malay, Allahu Akbar, Alakala Le, Ashallah, Olak Malay, Allah, Shallah, Saleh, Alakbar.
It's like Pearl Harbor, boy 2.0 all over again. I better call in. I guess this vacation's over. Get me Washington. Shit, terrorists have blocked all signals out off the island.
CIA.
Get me Agent Kingston.
Sorry, Mr. Decker. Agent Kingston can't come to the phone right now. He's on a secret mission in Hawaii.
You mean to tell me Agent Kingston is in Hawaii?
Yep.
That's where the terrorists are. Kingston's working with terrorism.
Hey man, what's going on? Need another refill? Enjoying your trip in Hawaii? Need another Mai Tai on the house?
Have you not been watching what's been going on? Our president has been captured. The terrorists have taken over the island of Hawaii. And I just found out that Agent Kingston is part of the enemy. He is working as a double agent with them. He is here on the island. Why else would he be on the island if he's not working with terrorism? And now I have to find him out. I knew he was a traitor, and that's how, but I know that the CIA has included a secret honing device on every agent, so I can access the device and use GPS to get him.
Well, that's a good idea. You should let me know if you need any help. I know everything that happens on this island.
Thank you, Lenoir. You're my favorite friend. You are the only man I can trust on this island.
And now, my plan will be complete.
Yep, I'll look at the camera, please.
Deckard! Don't shoot!
I always knew you were a traitor, and now it looks like the chickens have come home to roost.
Deckard, you've got it all wrong. I'm not just one of the top code breakers in the world for the CIA. I'm also one of the top film buffs in the world. And I'm here right now secretly dubbing all the tapes in my collection to back them up. This is Summersby right now, and I'm about to dub The Inspectors, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Bullshit.
I maintain this apartment as a getaway, and once a year I come here to do my video dubbing.
It's my idea of the perfect vacation. People at the agency would think I was an oddball if I did this in Cleveland or something. Hawaii is the perfect cover.
Well, your perfect cover almost got you killed. I thought you were working with the Taliban.
No, just dubbing tapes.
I almost shot you full of lead, Kingston. Do you even have the slightest idea what's happening on this island to this day? There's been Taliban. If you hadn't been busy taping your tapes, you'd been watching the news and find out that there is an attack on this island. The Taliban have taken over Hawaii, and they've captured President Davidson. Now I need your help to get this island back and free President Davidson so we can get this island back to America.
Of course I'll help you, Decker. Looks like this vacation's over. So what do we do, Decker?
I need to establish a perimeter around the island. I need to get more intelligence. We're flying blind. We have no idea how many of these bases our terrorists have taken over. That way, I need to get outside in the ocean and make a circle around the island to determine exactly our threat level.
That is dangerous. That's impossible. If you go out there in the water in a boat, they're gonna blow you right out of that water.
That's why I'm not gonna be on a boat, you idiot. I have a secret jet ski that I keep by the North Shore that I'll be able to reuse to ride around the island, and that I can see, get a better understanding of the intel we need.
Reminds me of the great Kevin Costner in Waterworld.
Don't bring up movies. All right, let's get on my Mustang and head towards North Shore to get my jet ski.
All right, let's go.
Halo lah kale. Oh, laka bakta. Lakta. Bak. Bakta. Bangkang.
Michaeleshke, there.
Akla, Baghdad, Bal, Baghdad. Salam.
Decker. To take care of Decker, we have a mole, an inside source on Decker's activities.
I got to break this down. I got to get this information to Decker.
We have a friend who's very close to him, a mole. That's how we will stop him.
Allah Akbar. I got to write this down before I forget.
We will thwart Decker with his spy. Baghdad?
Allah Akbar. I gotta get this to Decker.
Baghdad! 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 Baghdad!
You can't do this to me! You know who I am? I'm Jason Davidson, President of the United States of America! Where are you, Decker? Decker, where are you? Where are you, Decker?
All right, my jet ski's located just behind that cove. I'm going to head there now.
It's a perfect day for a ride out on the water.
Yes, it is a beautiful day, even though left-wing environmentalists would have you believe that there's climate change, even though there is not climate change. It's total bullshit. You look in the sky, it's beautiful blue sky. Here, take this radio and I will radio once I get out in the water where my position is.
All right.
I'm heading there now.
That's a great selection of movies here. Wow.
So you are a film buff?
Yeah, I'm more of an expert than a buff, but yeah, I have one of the biggest collections in the world. I have all these, but yeah, this is a really good sale.
I don't suppose you have this film.
Paul Reiser, he's one of my favorites. This looks cool.
No film buff can resist Paul Reiser.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just surprised I haven't heard of this. I've heard of most movies. I'll take it.
This is a complimentary for you, being a film buff. Take it, enjoy it.
Thank you. Randy Quaid. Huh. Thank you.
He took the tape, or should I say, the bait. Naturally, these Americans are obsessed with materialism. He could not resist. Now we have a way to hear Decker's plans. There's a listening device in that tape.
Great Paul Reiser. Another tape for my collection.
Kingston! Kingston! Over! Kingston!
Yeah, I'm busy.
Kingston, you think this is some kind of game? Quit dubbing tapes and listen to me. I need you to focus. You need to relay the following message.
All right, what's the message?
It's bad news. You gotta tell President Davidson. You gotta tell somebody the Taliban's taken over the whole island. They have us all surrounded and they've taken over all the bases. Understand that? I'm gonna head back to you so we can come up with a better plan.
All right. In other news, when all this blows over, I've got a copy of Bye Bye Love we can check out. I've never even heard of it before, but it looks great. Reviews on the back are amazing.
Damn it, Kingston, can you just focus on the mission?
Yeah, well, I mean, if we deal with this other thing,
Over and out. Decker, over and out.
I'll just be dubbing tapes.
Some of you guys know we've been traveling back and forth between LA and Hawaii as we continue to shoot Decker Season 2. And this is literally some of the only few hours I have to see my family this week. And I'm grateful to be able to spend time with them here on Cinema. And we want to give him something to shut him up for a bit. Okay. Let him. The Gunman, directed by Pierre Morel, and starring the great Sean Penn, Idris Elba, and Javier Bardem. Interesting, an unusual international spy, not like Decker, must clear his name in order to save himself from the organization that he used to work for, which is also a bit like Decker. Decker used to work for CIA, still does work for CIA, but I can imagine in future episodes not working for CIA, being sort of a rogue agent.
It's very similar. I don't think that these movies necessarily are stealing plot
Well, hold on
points
now. I
from
want to
Decker,
give my
but-
review. My official rating is 5 bags of popcorn for The Gunman, starring Sean Penn. And I recommend everybody go out and check that out because it's one of the great movies of the year. I think it's going to be an Oscar winner. But it did remind me of a certain Jack Decker, especially Season 2 of Decker, which is also airing right now. You'll recognize a very similar sort of feeling to The Gunman. So if you like Decker 2, check out The Gunman. Or if you like The Gunman, check out Decker 2, right now, airing now. and we're enjoying watching the season as a family. I think you've gotten a chance to see it. Yeah. Greg, what'd you think of The Gunman?
I thought it was good. I mean, I've definitely seen better. I think that if you tune in nightly to Decker this week, I think you'll find it's a little better than this movie. I've definitely seen better. I prefer James Bond or John Decker or some of the other spy sagas that are out there. I think this, though, has its place. It's just something you might want to wait till this season of Decker is done with before you go see this, so you don't get confused.
Hey, Decker, what can I get you?
I'll have my usual and a steak, rare.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And you?
I'll have a small popcorn, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sorry about all the noise, guys. Business is booming. We're expanding.
That's great. You deserve all the congratulations on all your success. You deserve it all.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Kingston. This is Lenoy Arnold's. This is Lenoy Arnold. He runs this place. It's his bar.
Hi, Lenoy. Nice to meet you.
He's the only man I can trust on this island. He's my oldest and closest friend. This is King Kingston.
Nice to meet you.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I had too many eggs for breakfast.
Hey, Kingston. What are your hobbies?
Well, I'm a special agent trained in breaking codes. There's nobody better in the business at breaking secret codes. But my real passion is that I'm the world's biggest archivist of video cassette movies. I've got thousands in my collection. It's unprecedented in the Northern Hemisphere. And then recently, I've embarked on an interesting journey to be the first man to watch 500 movies in 500 days to get in the Guinness Book of World Records. We're actually almost all the way through, and it looks like I am going to break the record. So keep an eye on the news. You'll probably see something about this. So how do you know Decker?
Oh, man. Decker and I used to be, believe it or not, we used to be in the Green Berets together.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, way back in the day. We used to have each other's back, but I don't know, things have changed. He's changed. I don't know if I can trust him anymore.
Decker?
Yeah. You know, I think he's a double agent. Maybe for the Taliban or something.
The Taliban? Decker? Mm-hmm. No, not Decker. He's the truest American you'll ever meet and the best agent on the force. Decker would never collaborate with the enemy like that. That doesn't make any sense. You're 100% wrong.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Did you hear anything about what he did last year? They were set to blow up Central Park
with a nuclear bomb. Today.
Pistela asronip banao Ruhata an America.
No! Decker!
I never let America down. Die, you piece of shit! Oh shit, the bomb, we gotta get it airborne.
Decker single-handedly saved America from a terrorist attack. Decker came in and killed the terrorists and detonated the bomb. Decker's a true American. Mark my words, Decker would never collaborate with the Taliban. And he's the bravest man I know. And the president feels the same way.
I guess I'm wrong. Decker, he's a true American. I guess he would never turn his back on his country. I don't know why I would think that he worked for the Taliban or even ISIS.
No, not Decker.
What have you guys been talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Deck, what do you think? Hey, I was just thinking while I was taking a shit. What does Hawaii remind you of?
Movies.
Wrong. Vietnam. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're going to have to fight like the Viet Cong and fight them from the inside out and use jungle guerrilla warfare techniques to fight against Al-Qaeda. It's the only way we're going to get this country back.
You know, I have the biggest archive of Vietnam-related movies at my apartment here in Hawaii. We should go back and watch some of them. I think if we study them carefully, we can learn some strategies.
Fine. Let's go.
I think Barry Levinson directed this, who directed Diner also, which is another great movie. Doesn't have anything to do with Vietnam, but it's just a good movie. But this is probably my favorite Robin Williams movie because he won the Oscar for this for Best Actor in 1988. Robin Williams was actually nominated 3 times for Best Actor and just won twice for Good Will Hunting and also for Good Morning Vietnam. And they actually shot this movie. They didn't shoot it in Vietnam. They actually shot it in the Philippines. But, yeah, this is great. Robert Wool, rare dramatic performance from him. Who's the producer? Mark Johnson produced this. Huh. The whole cast is great. It's just a classic. I'd give this 5 bags of popcorn.
All right, you know what? Decker, Kingston, I don't have time for this movie. I know everything I know about fighting the enemy, and what we need to do is get our president back to the Oval Office, restore faith and confidence in our leader, President Davidson. Even though I disagree with his policies, he still is the President of the United States, and I happen to have a respect for the Constitution. That way, the president is essentially a CEO of a large corporation, and the people of this country need to have faith and confidence that he is in charge. That should be our mission right now, is to save President Davidson. As much as I disagree with his policies, get him back to the White House in the Oval Office. We should be turning off this bullshit movie. I'm not getting shit from watching this. Look out the window. Hawaii's lost. An entire island has been taken over by terrorists. We have to get the president back and start getting this island back for our country. Now, are you with me or not? Turn this stupid movie off, we get back to work.
There's nothing wrong with the movie, but I'm definitely committed to helping to save our president.
Let's get him out of jail then.
All right.
Baghdad moving.
Come on, Decker. Spy. First Hawaii, then California. The entire country fall after. Yes. Come on.
Hey, party's over. Party's over, shitheads. Tell them how many American secrets did you give to the Taliban? You spill the guts right now, President Davidson.
I didn't tell him anything. I I didn't know anything.
Then what kind of information you give to me? What did you hear? I need to hear everything. Give me any intelligence you were able to get.
Yeah, I heard him talking.
You tell me everything you heard.
Well, they did mention a name, but I forgot. My memory isn't what it used to be. But it was something about a mole, a spy.
There's somebody working on the inside, working with Taliban here on the island. Somebody I know, somebody that's close to me, understanding they're one step ahead of every move we make. All right, I choose to believe you. That's something to work with. Now we got to get you back to the White House, get you on Air Force One to show the American people and the world that the United States is still the most powerful nation in the country. Quiet now. Let's get out of here.
Thank you, Decker.
Come on, King Stolen.
Thank you. Lose Hawaii. We may even lose the country. It's like the domino effect. Decker can't get us out of this mess. I can kiss my second term goodbye. Decker, wherever you are, you gotta save us now. God bless him.
Oh. They're bombing the island. It's full-out war. The terrorists have taken over the island. And I can see their position now. Kingston, they've got positions everywhere, in every mountain, in every nook and cranny, in every little village of Hawaii, and they've gotten themselves entrenched. They must have been planning this attack for years.
Welcome, President Davidson.
Yes, give me Decker immediately.
Calling Agent Jack Decker.
What the hell do you want?
Decker, look, I want to thank you again for saving my life.
It's my job and my duty, and you shouldn't be thanking me. Thank the 100 men and women for the armed forces who for 100 years have been fighting against this war to defend our freedom.
Of course, of course. So what's the situation like there in Hawaii?
It's worse than we thought. There's more terrorists than I can even shake a stick at. So if we don't strike first, they're going to take over a whole country. This is their first step in achieving full control over a whole country. And I'm not surprised either. I saw this coming from miles away. You should have known better, President Davidson, to capitulate in front of this terrorist group. They are going to take over this country, and you just lay down and let it all happen in front of your very own eyes. And now you understand what's at stake.
Sometimes I wish you were President Decker, and then maybe we'd never gotten into this mess in the first place.
Of course, we need to send in all the troops. We need to bomb them back to the Stone Age and send them a message that we will not let the terrorists win, and we'll get our island back.
Look, if you want the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, whatever you want, Decker, let me know, and they're on their way.
Are you out of your fucking mind? If we send our troops in here, it'll be showing our hand. It'll be a tactical disadvantage. We would lose this war in 1 minute, and they'll kill every goddamn person on this island. It's a war to the end. It's a zero-sum game. Now, my plan is as follows. My agent Klingston have established a secret guerrilla warfare, almost like Vietnam. Klingston and I will be going undercover and getting an idea of how to fight them. And we'll be fighting them in top secret way as part of CIA training.
You go in undercover and whatever you want, just ask, it's there.
You keep there, sitting there in your empty suit and continue to lie to the American people, making empty promises that you cannot keep. And that way we will know the chickens have finally come home to roost. While I'm here fighting with people, making sure that we get back at these terrorists, and you take all the glory for it and all the credit for it in the end, even though you didn't do anything, you didn't even lift a finger. You just sat in that ivory tower you call the White House and watch as millions of Americans die.
Look, whatever you think is best, that is exactly what we're going to do.
I can't keep talking to you. There's no point in it. It's like talking to an empty wall. I have to go and get back to Klingston and my secret mission to get this island back.
Good touch.
Connection lost.
Let's get into it. Get Hard, starring directed by Ethan Cohen.
Yeah, this is your classic comedy circa 2015. Will Ferrell, of course, and
did you see
Kevin
this movie?
Hart. I'm trying to see it, but it's just that because we were shooting Decker so late and we had to fly that I wasn't able to see the whole thing.
But yeah, you have an opinion about it.
Well, I mean, I see a lot of movies, and a lot of times if you've seen
somebody
them,
on this show we can't keep doing this show if you're
you
not going to
didn't see the movie.
I couldn't have. How am I supposed to see the movie if I've got to direct and I'm
doing
on
the
camera
same
the whole
thing
time? And as soon as we wrap, I got to get back to the airport, and we're here. And there's absolutely barely enough time for me to go to the bathroom, let alone see a.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Will Ferrell movie.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's a great movie. It's just hard to operate at the same level that we're used to operating on this show when we're also doing Decker.
You're not carrying the weight that I need you to carry on this show, because somebody between the two of us has to find a way to see these movies so we can talk about it. Otherwise, why are we even doing the show?
You can't do two shows simultaneously.
Yes, you can. We're proving that you can, and we're doing it right now. But I want you to go see this movie today.
We're flying back to Hawaii as soon as we're done here.
I don't care. There's movie theaters in Hawaii. We have time.
Yeah, but there aren't on the...
You shut up. You go see this movie today, and we'll do a supplementary. We'll have them cut this in or put it online as a separate piece.
I saw the other movie. I saw Home. I was able to do that.
All right. I want you to make a mental note.
I just missed this one,
but
I
you see
saw...
Get Hard as soon as you get to Hawaii.
I'll see it.
And you give us a review next week of Get Hard.
You didn't see it either, but I saw Home, and you didn't see that.
I don't have to see this movie. I don't
but
have
you didn't
to see
either one. I saw Home.
Shut up.
I went to Home.
Shut up. I don't have to see Get Hard to tell you that it's a 5-bag comedy.
Well, no, you do have to see it if you're going to give
I put my life on the line for this. This is my job. I'm the expert of
No, you're not. You're the host. I'm the expert.
I still give Get Hard 5 bags, and next week we'll hear Greg's review.
Okay, but I did see the other movie, and you didn't.
Let's talk about the next movie called Home. Home is where the heart is. Directed by Tim Johnson. I love a good Tim. Tim Heidecker. Tim Story, one of the directors from last season.
I found the time to see it. It wasn't that hard because we had downtime on Monday morning. And that's when I went to the 12 o'clock or 12:15 show.
Okay, well, you're not in prep meetings, and you're not approving wardrobe, or you're not trying to get our actors off book, and you're not doing rewrites at 3 in the morning. So, and you don't have a son who's not well. Okay.
Your son's not in Hawaii though.
Well, I'm on the phone. I'm talking to doctors and everything like that. So, go ahead. If you have a review, spit it out, because everybody wants to know whether or not.
Whether or not. Let them deal with it, and then watch.
All right, tell us your review of Home, so we get some kind of perspective on here. I give it 4 bags of popcorn, because it's not my kind of movie.
You didn't even. I mean, you can just give an empty tub or something. That means that you didn't see it.
What did you give it?
I give it 5 bags of popcorn. It's great. I mean, Steve Martin. It's always, you're never going to go wrong with Steve Martin. He's done a lot of movies, and I've loved them all. We've had a lot of his movies on Popcorn Classics before. What was I watching on the plane? Oh, God. We had the overnight flight, and I watched Sex Tape with Cameron Diaz. You were asleep, but I watched...
The only time I can sleep is on the plane. I can't even sleep on planes, but I'm passing out
with
as soon as I sit
Jason
down.
Segel and Cameron Diaz. Pretty funny. I was just surprised they would put that on a plane because it's pretty explicit.
Right.
And
Well, I've been asking
it's
these
on
assholes
the,
who run this show here to give me screeners of these movies so I can watch these at home and not have to go to the movie theater and pay $18 to go
I'd
see
probably
these
rather
movies.
watch that at home than on a plane because
Yeah.
there's an older gentleman who was across the aisle from us, and I had sex tape on, and he's looking over my shoulder
We're
at
not talking about
some
sex
of the
tape.
nudity. It just seems kind of weird. Decker, now that President Davidson is back in Washington, D.C., safe and sound, there's nothing left to do but wait for the cavalry to show up. Do you want to watch a movie or something?
Are you insane? Don't you get that we have more work to do? Davidson and the big government's not going to be able to save this island. The only man who can save this island is me, Decker, with the help from you, Kingston. The way I'm going to do that is I need to get eyes in the sky. I got to get a bird's eye view of the situation. The way I'm going to do that is through this satellite that I created on my own that will give us bird's eye view so I can figure out exactly where the terrorists are hiding. From then I put this up in the sky. I got to get on a parasail.
That seems really dangerous to me, Decker. I don't know. Have you tested that satellite out to make sure that it even works? You should really run that by some government agents and make sure that it's been safely tested and that we know it works.
You're just a coward, aren't you? You sit here and watch your movies all day long, dubbing them from one tape to another, but when the push comes to shove, when the cars are down, when the chips are ready to fall, you are the one that I need backing me up. I'm not waiting for a bunch of red tape bureaucrats to tell me whether or not this satellite works. I gotta get up in a parasail and get this high in the sky, in the ionosphere, and from there I'll be able to have eyes in the sky, bird's eye view, so I can spy on this island and find out where the bad guys' headquarters are, where the Taliban's headquarters are. And I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna smoke them out. I'm gonna find their headquarters, I'm gonna smoke them out. But first I gotta get high enough in the sky that I can get this up in the atmosphere so I can get eyes in the sky. That's the only way we're gonna be able to solve this crime.
Decker, you know I've never let you down. Yes, I have a hobby and I'm quite good at it. I'm one of the world's foremost experts on movie, but I'm also one of the CIA's top agents at cracking codes. I've never let you down and I won't now. If you need me, you know I'm here for you.
You'll be my man back here at what this is now headquarters. And I'm gonna need to get intel briefings from you and find out exactly where these terrorists are by using eyes in the sky. Is my bird's eye view.
I hope it works, but if it doesn't, it's a spectacular failure.
Now I gotta get in my Bronco, in my Mustang, get in a parasail and put this high in the sky so I get eyes in the sky. All right. Wish me luck and say good luck.
Good luck, Decker.
Thanks, Kingston. I'll be calling you soon. Maybe get on my Mustang and get on the parasail so I can get this up in the sky.
And if you need any codes cracked, be sure and get in touch.
Kingston, I commandeered a charter boat. Heading up, we're gonna get sky high. Kingston, put your videos down. It's a serious business. I need your full attention. Stop dubbing your tapes.
All right. Where are you at? What should I do next?
I gotta get high in the sky. That way I can get the satellite into orbit into the ionosphere.
Roger.
The terrorists. Gotta find out where the terrorist secret headquarters are. That way I will be able to get high in the sky. I am going up in the parasail to get a better view of things. Stand by, I'll be relaying you technical information. You gotta listen to my signal. Should be high enough. I gotta launch this satellite. This will get me eyes in the sky.
Decker! Decker! That must have been dangerous. What did you see?
The terrorists have a position on the other side of that mountain ridge. They have a secret base taken. I could access it and surprise them when they're at least expecting through an old CIA zip line. They'll never know I'm coming.
Decker, that's too dangerous. You can't do that. It would be a suicide mission.
Don't you understand what's at risk? I dare you to say that again. Our men and women sacrifice their lives for this country. If you knew one thing about American history, you'd understand that sacrifice for liberty and freedom is worth fighting for. I ought to teach you a lesson in the real choices and sacrifices America has made, and about the men who sacrificed bravely in defense of our country. Follow me, I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about history.
All right. Decker, where are we going? Where are you taking me? We should just surrender right now. We can't defeat the terrorists.
I'm taking you to a place that will help us remind each other that there were brave men who fought and died for this country, and freedom is worth fighting. Freedom is worth fighting for. Children smoke pot in school, yet they won't even let me smoke a cigarette in my own condo. Yet I swore an oath to defend this country, even the hypocrites. Kinklin, there's something I've never told you. My grandfather died fighting in the Battle of Pearl Harbor. Which grandfather? In fact, his dog tags are right there at the bottom of the ocean.
They're still here? The family never claimed them?
No.
If there's one man that could find them, it's you, Decker.
I will.
Be careful.
I'm Agent Decker. We spoke on the phone. This is the old abandoned CIA zipline station. Why'd they ever mothball it?
Davidson shut down the zipline station last year to protect the Hawaiian tree frogs.
Typical bullshit from Davidson, always kowtowing to the special interests. Because he keeps prioritizing frogs over families. The only endangered species we're gonna have to worry about is us, humans.
Yeah.
I better get going so I can attack the Taliban.
Yeah, you're right. Good luck.
Thank you for setting this up for me. According to surveillance I've achieved, this terrorist could be about 5 clicks away. Just gotta get to the other side of the zip line.
All right, stand up.
This wire should hold. Here goes nothing.
Welcome, President Davidson.
Yes, give me Decker immediately.
Calling Agent Jack Decker. Agent Decker is unavailable. Welcome, President Davidson.
Well, in that case, get me Special CIA Agent Jonathan Kington,
Calling
please.
CIA Agent and Codebreaker Jonathan Kington. Incoming call from
President Davidson.
Special Agent Kington, can I help you?
Greetings, Special Agent Jonathan Kington. This is President Davidson from the White House.
Okay.
Could you tell me whereabouts of Decker? He's off the grid and he hasn't been in contact for quite a while. I'd like to kind of know what he's up to.
Yeah, Decker's infiltrating the terrorist headquarters. He's traveling along the old abandoned CIA zip line route. He's going to surprise them. They have no idea he's coming.
Well, all right. Thank you for that. Is there anything else that you could tell me?
I don't have any more information right now. If you can excuse me, President, I've got to get going. I have an appointment I can't miss.
Well,
I need to
look,
be leaving.
I'm sorry, but
Bye.
this is it's a national...
Connection lost.
Kington?
Decker's infiltrating the terrorist headquarters. He's traveling along the old abandoned CIA zip line route. He's going to surprise them. They have no idea he's coming.
Oh, we have a way to kill Decker's plans.
Mr. Decker, we've been expecting you.
How the hell could you know my position? How'd you know I was here? There must be a traitor in my midst. Somebody tipped me off. Somebody tipped off my plan. Who was it? Don't shoot. Don't shoot. We're going quietly. All right. All right. You got me this time. I'm going slowly.
It's been a blast doing Decker with you. It's been fun being out there in Hawaii. I actually went body surfing for the first time the other day, met some cool guys, turned me on to some moves. It's kind of sad. We got one more big shoot coming up. We leave tonight and we wrap things up on Decker. Thank you guys so much for
last scene.
The last couple of scenes we're shooting there, and it's going to be a little bittersweet to say goodbye. And thank you everybody for watching Decker 2, Port of Call, Hawaii, Operation Rescue the Island.
I haven't seen the script yet for the final scene, so
I'm
I'm
still
as curious
tweaking,
as the viewers
I'm
are.
still tweaking it, and there's we want to keep things under wraps. You know, you always hear about these directors who don't tell their actors what's going to happen because you don't want leaks to come out, and I don't want anybody to find out the surprise ending of Decker Season 2, Port of Call, Hawaii, Operation Save the Island. Decker and also Decker Season 2
on Friday night. We'll see how it all ends.
Finale of Decker's Season 2. Got to finish watching that show too.
I just want to thank our Hawaiian crew and our Hawaiian actors and everybody we met in Hawaii. And
What
thanks
did we
for
learn?
the
I
hospitality.
want to say mahalo to all the people in Hawaii.
Mahalo and aloha.
Aloha. Yeah, really nice people for natives. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just got them right where I want them. Yeah, their mouse trap might have worked and caught the mouse, but this mouse is a sly fox. I'm about to get out of this bind and get the information I need.
Sit down, Ross. Detective Marsh. Well, you're full of surprises. Oh. Yeah, I may have a few more of those up my sleeve. First up, Vincent. Did you know Rachel was expecting his kid?
Kingston.
Can't talk.
Listen, it's Decker. I've been captured by the Taliban, and I've been put in lock and chains. I need your help to get out of this lock.
I'm really busy right now. This is a bad time.
Damn it, Kingston, are you in a movie theater right now? Don't you understand there's more important things in life than movies? They've got me here. I got a code and needs breaking.
Crack a code, okay. What kind of code?
It's Porter Locks Incorporated. Can you get me the key?
You have the lock in front of you?
Give me the code to get out of this chain.
All right. Take the lock and flip to the back of the lock.
Hold on.
You're looking at the back of the lock?
Yes.
Okay, there should be a code. Several numbers.
I found it.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, and then I'm going to ask you to read the code to me.
You goofed. You took a chunk out of her skull, made a lot of mess. On the outside.
Okay, now I need you to read the code to me.
It's... shit.
Put you on speakerphone. Hold on.
7.
Yep.
8. 0. 1. 6. 9. 0. 5. 4, 2. That's all the numbers are. Kingsland, give me the code to get the hell out of this login chain.
I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. Hold on.
I don't have a lot of time.
Decker, I've got your combination for you. I broke the code. 1342.
1.
1342.
Accessing 1. Got it.
342.
Accessing 3. Got it.
1342.
4. Got it. Accessing 2. Here goes nothing.
1342.
Here goes nothing. Hope you're right on this one, Kingston.
Got that.
Here goes nothing. Hope you're right on this one, Kingston. Got it. I'm out. It worked. I'm free.
All right, bye.
This is nonsense. Charge a release. You're gonna give me your life story on the record. I need all of it, including the biggest name.
You're dead. Get down on the ground. Oh, you about to tell me drop your weapon. You get over here, sit down. You're about to tell me everything I need to know about what's going on here. You tell me, you tell me everything now. Who do you work for?
I'll never tell. Praise Allah.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Maybe these stars and stripes will help ring a bell. It's called American style water torture. Welcome to the water park. Time to get wet and wild.
No.
Ready?
No. Don't. Okay.
Never fails.
Okay, I'll talk.
That's what I thought. Who do you work for?
I work for Lanoy Arnold. Who? He owns Arnold's bar.
Lanoy Arnold's my oldest and closest friend.
Yes. He works for the Taliban. They bought him out.
There's no way he's behind this. Tell me you're bullshitting me.
It's true. He works for us now. He needed the money for renovations for his bar.
Sorry about the noise, guys. Business is booming. We're expanding.
Wow. That's unbelievable, but he must have needed money for reservations on his bar.
Yes.
But selling out to the Taliban is almost unthinkable.
Yes. He was very easy to convince.
It's a hard fact to learn on this. I can't believe my oldest friend and only friend is a terrorist. But I must stop Lanoy Arnold before it goes too far. He's backed the wrong horse, and this time he's gonna have to pay with his life. Thank you for your information. Now, do you want me to do the job, or would you rather send yourself to meet your 22 versions? Choice is yours. See you in hell, or good luck in hell. I'll be needing this to take care of an old score. My oldest friend, Lanoy Arnold.
Please, Illinois.
Decker, we've been expecting you.
I can't believe my oldest friend, Lenoy Arnold, did this. You're my oldest friend. I thought I could trust you. And here you are now behind the whole terrorist Al-Qaeda attack.
Yes, your oldest and dearest friend. You took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker.
You betrayed our country and you betrayed our friendship just for renovations on a bar? Tell me how you knew about my plan. How did you know I was coming? We have you have somebody on the inside, don't you? Is it Kingston? Was he the inside man? Did he tip you off?
No, it's not Kingston. He loves America too much. He's one of the best agents you Americans have. But he has one fatal flaw. He loves movies too much. While he was out, I planted a red bug with a flashing red light in the VHS tape. One of our Taliban operatives pretended to be a street vendor selling the world's greatest classic movies on videotape.
That's a great selection of...
No film buff can resist, Paul, right?
He fell for my bait, hook, line, and sinker, and took my bug home.
There's a listening device in that tape.
Could you tell me whereabouts on Decker?
Decker's infiltrating the terrorist headquarters. He's traveling along the old abandoned CIA zip line. He's going to surprise me. I have no idea he's coming.
I heard every conversation you had.
You betrayed our country and you betrayed our friendship just for renovations on a bar? It's a clever plan, but now this conversation has come to an end. I could fill you up with lead right now, but instead, because we're the oldest and closest of friends, I will put this gun down and we will fight the old-fashioned way, which is how we learned it from Green Berets. Man-to-man combat, hand-to-hand combat, mano y mano. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
He's too strong. Die, you son of a bitch! Die. I can't believe I had to kill my best friend.
Hey everybody, this is my oldest and closest friend, Decker. Decker's gotta get lean.
Cheers to my oldest and closest friend, Lenoy Arnold. Congratulations on the renovations. The place looks unbelievable.
Yes, your oldest and dearest friend. You took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker.
I can't believe you let me down like this, Lenoy. How could you go with the Taliban after you've been a Green Beret and my oldest friend just for stupid renovations on your restaurant? It's unacceptable, unforgivable.
What's going on? I just got back from the movies and all my tapes are gone. The neighbor said that I would find you here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Lanoy, he was a double traitor from the beginning. He exploited your Achilles heel, your love of movies. Don't you understand?
I know, but why are you taking my movies?
He put a bug in one of your damn videotapes, Kingston. Don't you get it? We have to destroy all these tapes so they don't.
What do you mean?
There's a bug in one of these tapes, and I have to destroy your entire collection.
What?
Just in case.
No!
Just because.
No, you can't do that. No! That's my collection.
Sorry. There's nothing else I can do.
Tim, what the f? Those are my real. That's what you didn't say.
Stand back.
Come on, stop it.
They bugged us, don't you get it? They put a listening device in one of your tapes. That's why they have to be destroyed.
How do you do this? You have to. Leave my tapes alone.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. I come to you this evening with some incredibly great news. The island of Hawaii is now completely free, and the terrorists are on the run. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for years and years, we have had a special agent working behind the scenes, saving America time and time again in all the foreign lands. And this special American asked for no credit other than just being a citizen of this great country. When I think of America, the land of the free and the land of the brave, the person that comes to mind is this special agent. He has done so very much for this country that he can no longer stay in the shadows. I believe his importance to this country is too important not to divulge who this great, great American is. His name is Jack Decker. And we are giving Mr. Decker a national parade. And I expect each and every one of you to be out there along that parade route telling Jack how much you appreciate what he's done for you, for this country. God bless Jack Decker. God bless America.
I'm in the middle of my parade. Who the hell is this?
Decker, guess who it is?
Me, Abdul.
Abdul?
You forgot to do one thing, my friend. Kill me properly. I am here in Central Park, and I've rigged the entire park with explosives. This time, I mean business. Central Park will be destroyed. You cannot stop me.
Gotta get to New York. Gotta prevent another terrorist attack. I didn't know Abdul's still alive. I thought I'd killed him. Driver, take your first left. We gotta get out of this parade and get back to New York. Abdul's alive and he's threatened to blow up the whole Central Park. We have to stop terrorism, whatever it is.
Well, I'm looking at the world now, and it's going insane. Thinking about checking out, can't do it again. But I know just who I am, how strong I can be. And I know I'm the only one who can help us be free, yeah. Na, 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 na. This country's yours and mine. It's the home of the brave and free. It's the place for you and me. Oh, na, 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 na. It's only a matter of time till we get things back on track. Our values are under attack. Hey!
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.